Bobby Maximus here, and you are here because you want to know how to increase your deadlift. I love the deadlift. It's the king of all lifts. It works every muscle from your head to your toe, and I think more people should deadlift. What's a deadlift? You ask, you approach the bar, you touch your shins to the bar, you sit down, you grab it, you stand up until you're fully upright, flexing everything in your body, your core is nice and activated, and you put weight back down. Now I'm often asked, Bobby Maximus, you have a deadlift over 600 pounds, you don't use a belt, you don't use straps. How do I improve my deadlift? Well, that's what we're gonna talk about today. So the first thing you wanna do when you increase, if you want to increase your deadlift, that is, you wanna make sure you're actually doing workouts that are designed to get you stronger. If you wanna get stronger, you have to start off by testing your 1 rep max. A simple way to test your 1 rep max. Now there's all kinds of complicated formulas you can use, but I'm gonna teach you the simple way. You put a light weight on the bar. I'm gonna start with 135. You're gonna do 10 perfect reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 10. You're gonna put a little bit of weight on the bar. You're going to do 8 reps. You're gonna put a little bit of weight on the bar. You're going to do 5 reps. You're gonna put more weight on the bar. You're gonna do 3, and then you're going to do singles till you are at a 1 rep max. Follow me over to the board. Once you have your 1 rep max, I've already got the numbers lined up for you. Then we're gonna build some strength workouts from that 1 rep max, all right? So I was earlier teaching how to do this on the bench press, but today we're gonna apply this formula to the deadlift. So we've got a 1 rep max, and let's say you worked up to a 1 rep max of 250 pounds. Your first strength workout, you're gonna do 5 sets of 3 reps at 80% 1 rep max. 80% of 250 is 200 pounds. You're gonna rest 3 minutes between sets. So 5 sets of 3 at 80% 1 rep max. It's workout number 1. Workout number 2 is 6 sets of 2 at 85% 1 rep max. You're gonna rest 3 to 4 minutes between sets. 85%, if your 1 rep max is 250, is 212.5. The third workout is 6 sets of 1 at 90% 1 rep max. 90% is 225. You're gonna rest 4 to 5 minutes between sets. And then the final one is 4 sets of 4 at 80% 1 rep max. You're gonna use 200 pounds on the bar. You're gonna rest 4 minutes between sets. So there's a couple of ways this could play out. You could do, say you deadlift on a Tuesday. You could do this one Tuesday, this the next Tuesday, this the next Tuesday after that, this the next Tuesday after that. I would run through these in like a 6-week cycle and then take a deload week. So you go week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. You could have a deload week, and then you could test again and see if your 1 rep maxes went up. The other way to do it is you do the progressive overload protocol. You do this every single Tuesday. 5 sets of 3 at 80%. Week 1, you're successful. The next week, you go up to 205 to 210. You're successful. You go up to 215 to 225 the week after that. The week after that, you go up again. You do that for 6 weeks. You take a deload week, and then you test your 1 rep max. You do that, I promise you 100% you will get stronger. But you want to improve your deadlift, you've got to do some real dedicated strength work. And these workouts were all created using a chart from a famous sports scientist named A.S. Pullups. This actually is a major part of my seminar programming and my programming in general, all right? So that's going to be the first portion of your workout. You want to get a bigger deadlift. Second, you want to get a bigger deadlift, I want you to start back squatting. The back squat and the deadlift are closely related. You have a big back squat, I promise you, you will have a big deadlift. So I'm going to want you to do some back squats. Ideally on the barbell, you're gonna have the barbell racked, you're gonna get under it. Now, I don't care if you do a high bar or a low bar position. That's kind of a personal choice about what works better for your body. You're gonna squat down to parallel, and you're gonna stand back up. You're gonna squat down to parallel, and you're going to stand back up. I do back squats as an accessory. Some people back squat really heavy, and I think that can be really valuable, but I choose to do them to an accessory. So after you're finished doing the strength portion of your deadlift day, I would do 5 sets of 10 fairly heavy back squats, okay? So your workout's starting to shape up. You're gonna warm up. I usually warm up doing some bodyweight squats and some bodyweight lunges. We're gonna do a strength activity, one of these for the deadlift. Then we're gonna do 5 sets of 10 back squats. And if I was going by 1 rep max, I would probably do 70% 1 rep max. But if you don't know your back squat 1 rep max, that's totally okay. I would do something that puts you close to failure. The third thing I need you to do, Bobby Maximus, how do I train with you? You're the best trainer in the world. I love your YouTube videos. I want to train with you every single day. Well, I have the solution, and it's called Team Maximus on the Ladder app. The best fitness app on the planet and the best program on the planet. It's right here. Now, what do you get with the Ladder app? 2 things I want to talk about. 1, you get me in your ear every single workout. You get one-on-one coaching. It's like I'm in the room with you. That's number 1. Number 2, you get access to a great community, the best community in the world of like-minded people who are driven to succeed just like you are. This program, you can get it for under $30 a month. The workouts can be done in 40 minutes or less, and you need minimal equipment. It literally is the secret that you've been missing. And it's actually not even a secret. You know me. I hate hacks. I hate gimmicks. I hate 3 easy payments of $9.99. So if you're tired of the garbage in the fitness industry, you're tired of spinning your wheels, you're tired of living a second-rate existence, and you're ready to do this for real, you're ready to transform your body, you're ready to build muscle, you're ready to lose weight with one of the best coaches in the world, then sign up for the Ladder app today, and I'll see you there for your first workout. The third thing I need you to do is deadlifts your posterior chain. We need a couple of accessories to help you get a better deadlift. So 2 types of accessory movements we're gonna do. The first one's gonna be for hamstrings. One of my favorites is Romanian deadlifts with a kettlebell. You're gonna get a fairly heavy kettlebell. You're gonna stand with your back to a pole. Notice I'm about 1 foot out from the pole. The reason I'm using the pole, a key component to activating your hamstrings for the Romanian deadlift is getting your butt back. You can see how far my butt traveled back there. All right, probably about 1 foot. I'm gonna step a little bit out because I wanna make this range of motion hard. Again, I'm gonna step back and come up. I'm gonna go back, oh, and I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna come up, and I can really feel that lighting up my hamstrings. That's my favorite hamstring accessory movement, if you will, okay? So, that's my hamstring accessory. I'm gonna add that to the program. 5 sets of 10 RDLs with a heavy kettlebell. And the final one, a lot of people lose their deadlifts because they lose their lats. So I want you to do some pull-ups. Pull-ups are the greatest lat developer of all time. You know why people do lat pull-downs? They're not strong enough to do pull-ups. Pull-ups are where it's at. If you're gonna get better at a deadlift, normally I advocate the neutral grip for pull-ups, but I wanna get this as close to grabbing a barbell as possible. So I'm gonna do the straight bar here. Same kind of grip that I would have with a deadlift. I like the thumb over, but you can wrap your thumb around. Pull yourself till your chest hits the bar. It's really important to get those elbows behind the center line. I don't want you to do lazy pull-ups. I don't want you to kind of pull like this. I want you to pull all the way up till your chest is behind, or till your elbows go behind the center line and your chest touches the bar. I love pull-ups. I mean, a lot of you aren't doing 5 sets of 10. That's what I do. 5 sets of 5 pull-ups will do it. Slow, controlled. And there you have it. Now we have built you a deadlift workout. You're gonna warm up. You're gonna do your strength activity. You're gonna do 5 sets of 10 back squats. You're gonna do 5 sets of 10 RDLs. Then you're gonna do 5 sets of 5 pull-ups. Run that for 6 weeks. And I promise you 100% that deadlift 1 rep max at 250 will go up. Do me a favor, realist fitness information on the web, on YouTube, anywhere. Subscribe, turn your notifications on, and do me a favor, tell me in the comments what your favorite deadlift workout is or your favorite deadlift accessory is. I would love to hear from you.